friends! So this week I have kind of a fun video that was inspired by daydreaming through books, and she did kind of a reaction video to her favorite YA international covers, and I've picked some of my favorites. Some of them are favorite books, some of them are favorite covers. It's just kind of all of a mix, and we're gonna talk about the international covers. So the first ones that I have are the Lunar Chronicles, and I have some from the Czech Republic, the Republic of Korea, and Portugal. The Czech Republic, I like all of them but Cinder. I don't think that that's an accurate representation of how I see Cinder, but Scarlet and Cress and Winter are all beautiful covers. The Korean ones, I really like the animation type cover. I think that Scarlet and Cress are my favorites from those two, just because I really those are so pretty. But I do believe that the Portuguese covers are my favorite. I really like the colors and the dresses, and the glittery effect really helps sell that it's a fairy tale retelling. Next, I have these two different covers for The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. This is the French version, where it is called Alaska Wild, and I think it's very pretty. I do think that it captures the story as well, but I think I prefer the US. Not for any particular reason. I do think that I would have picked up this book with the French cover. I think I prefer, just because it's the cover that I have, the US version. All Broke Down is my favorite Cora Carmack book, and this is the German and Dutch cover. They're okay, but I feel like they're pretty generic, and I feel like the cover models on the US version are more accurate to how I envision the characters. So the US is my favorite. Just Listen is my favorite Sarah Dessen book. So this is the cover in the middle is the Portuguese cover, and I love the reflection type thing. It's so pretty. And the other cover is the German cover, and I really like that it shows them standing together, because I think that's a big a big part of the book, is the two main characters kind of standing together in the injustice that has happened. I think I would choose either of these covers over the US cover, which is just kind of plain in my opinion. For After the Game, I like the German cover, which is in the middle, and then the Polish one on the end is pretty, but I don't think that it captures the characters or captures the story in any way. I think it's just a nice cover. Probably because I'm so used to these covers and how they're the series matches together, I think I would still go with the US cover. Next is Next Year in Havana, which I would actually go with the Croatian cover, which is, I believe, the one on the end on the top, where she's kind of looking out at the city over the water. I just feel like that's the prettiest one. The French one is actually the sepia one, where she's just in a bathing suit lounge chair, and I don't like that one. I feel like that doesn't get the story at all. It's very boring, and I don't like that one. But I was amazed looking through how many different covers there are for Next Year in Havana. How many times it's been translated or released in other countries. I loved that. Next is Long Way Home by Katie McGarry. This is the Italian cover, and it's pretty, but I don't like it as much as I like the US. Again, probably just because I'm so used to this style of cover, I would go with the US. This is the third one in the series, and so yeah, I think I would just pick the US one again. Next is Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett, and I loved how many different versions of this cover there were. Oh my goodness. So the UK cover is the blue one, and I think it's pretty, but it's just kind of boring compared to all the rest of them. The other three are all so pretty. I think I would prefer the Indonesian cover, which is the kind of cartoony van and moped and characters sitting on the beach. I love that one, but I also really like, I don't remember, I didn't write down where this cover was from, but it's the one that kind of looks like a film strip, and he's surfing and she's watching, doing something on the computer. I really enjoyed that one, and then the other one is just so cute. I love the colors of her hair. Then I chose Confess by Colleen Hoover, and I would choose either the US or the German cover. Those are the two on the top, because I think, like, I like that they're more, like, artsy, which is what the story has to deal with as an artist. So I would choose one of those two. Those are my favorites. Next was Culty by Mariana Zapata, and I think I would stick with the US cover of this one. The Czech cover, which is on the top row, it seems kind of more like a generic romance cover, and the one directly below that is actually in Hebrew, which I thought was amazing that Mariana Zapata had been translated into Hebrew, but I feel like that cover looks a little bit more YA level than the adult romance that this book is. And then it didn't actually have a country, but the other one, I feel like it makes it look kind of like a CW teenage drama type movie poster, if that makes sense. So those are some of the international book covers that I found. This was such a fun video. I will probably end up doing this again, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!